So you're looking for some free camping just south of Tucson at a much higher elevation to avoid the heat. I've got a great place for you, Empire Ranch. So I'm out here in the middle of 83. That direction is Sonoita. That direction is Vail/Tucson, Arizona. And we are right here at the entry beginning point of Empire Ranch. Great boondocking just south of Tucson at an elevation about 4,800. Let me take you and show you what you can find.
So as you enter the conservation area, the first 3 miles is paved until you get to the dirt road.
Okay, once you cross this last cattle gate onto the gravel road, you'll see a little pull-off area here to the right with some signs with information on the whole wildlife management area. You've got 2 options here at this stop sign. We are currently, or right now, going to go to the right, and we're going to go over to the Cieneguita, I don't even know how you pronounce that, campground. But however, there is Airstrip Group site over about 3.5 miles to the left. We'll take you to that later in the video. So turn right onto the gravel road and you're going to go about 1.5 miles, and the campground with the designated camping sites will be on the right hand side. Here, if you're a larger rig, is probably really the only area you got to be real cautious about, because you're kind of going down into this wash and back up. But we've had friends with large Class A's have no trouble with navigating that. So here on the left, you will see there is some boondocking spots there, as well as back down that road. There's a little sign there for campers, and you'll be able to see them after we go across this cattle gate here. You can see there's a large Class A down there with a Jeep. Well, actually 2 Class A's. There's a travel trailer or a 5th wheel down there, I can't tell which. So there are some camping spots down that direction, but that is not the designated camping area. However, that is BLM land and you can camp there for up to 14 days. Let me bring you back up to the front. All right, we are here. We are arriving to the designated camping area, and you're going to want to take a right onto this dirt road, and there are 7 designated large camping areas and a couple that don't have signs, but it looks like people have used them, and the grass has been worn down. 14-day stay limit. Campsite number 1 is over here on the left. You can see that Lance camper there. This road is pretty smooth. There's a little bit of washboarding, and there's a little bit of tree overhang that you'll have to keep an eye on once we get up here a little bit further, but it's very navigable. Large site here. I believe this is site number 2, where that Class A is. Here where the travel trailer is site 3. That's a nice pull-through site overlooking the prairie. Here on the left is site number 4, I believe, where the camper van is. One of the nice things about this camping area, if you come down and all the sites are full, there is a turnaround at the end, as long as someone didn't park in it. Site number 5 off to the right here. Site number 6, where the white van is. There's also a site right here. We'll call that 5.5, it's not labeled. And site 7, the last official site that's numbered here in the campground area, is here on the left, and that's where you'll see us and our friends. It's a nice large site. We could probably fit 2 or 3 more rigs on there with no problem. I'm gonna drive down here and show you the turnaround right before this cattle gate. There is a large site right on the other side of this cattle gate. There actually used to be 3 large toy haulers down here as of this morning, but they must have taken off. I'll take you down there in a little bit and show you a few more sites that are down that way. All you have to do is make sure that you close this gate if you go through it, but you are able to go through it. But there is a campsite right there. But I'm just gonna go ahead and make the turn around here and head back towards our campsite for now. And then we'll go take a look at some of the other sites here in this area that we affectionately refer to as Empire Ranch. All right, we're back here at the intersection where previously we had gone to the right to go to the campground. This time we're gonna go to the group camping site out at the Airstrip. Once you turn here, it's about a 3.5 mile drive over to the Airstrip Group Camp. So once you get down the first little hill, you're gonna come to what is potentially a little water crossing. Right now there is a little bit of water in it, so obviously you'll have to be careful, but I can't imagine that it gets very deep. It's probably about 2 or 3 inches deep right now. After you get across the water, here on the left, there is a boondocking spot there, a little pull-through site, so if you're interested in camping there. But you're right there on this main road, so I imagine it kind of gets dirty and loud at times with the dust. Here on the right, it looks like they've done a controlled burn recently. The earth here is pretty scorched, getting rid of some of that long grass. And then we're going to be coming up on the Airstrip camping area here on the left. You can't really see it through the trees right now, but there is a restroom back there. I'm going to take you back here. You just got to kind of go past it and then make the left-hand turn into the Airstrip Group Camping. Now this weekend, this was really busy with a lot of ATVers. So if you're looking for some peace and quiet, it's probably not the best spot to pick, especially on the weekends. But it looks like I don't see another camper right here. So yeah, this is the Airstrip Recreation Group site, but it's huge and, oh, well, they've got it chained off. That's probably why. So let me get out and just kind of show you from here. Maybe they're reserving it for an event.
So I just wanted to stop in here and do a little voiceover about this area that is called the Airstrip. I've since filming this, I found out from the park ranger that this location is actually reservation only for groups of 50 or more. So if you're just an individual there, you're not going to be able to park in that area. You'll probably be woken up and asked to leave that section.
So that is the Airstrip section. Again, lots of room out here, but again, on the weekends, it's gonna be loud. Most of the people that were parked out here this weekend had ATVs, and it didn't look like there was an event going on necessarily specific to that. So let me take you back and show you a couple of more spots before we wrap up this video. We are pulling into the Empire Ranch headquarters. Here you will see there is a restroom, and right adjacent to the restroom is a water spigot with potable water. So here we are at the Empire Ranch headquarters. Back there behind this building, there's a gift shop and a camp host, I guess. I don't know that they're monitoring the campground area, but they're working the gift shop, I'm sure. So here you can see they've got some restrooms here. And over on the other side of my truck, you will see there is a spigot with potable water. It's a diamond in the rough to find something like this here in a free camping area. So there is no garbage, so you're gonna have to pack out whatever it is that you bring in regarding to trash, but at least there's water here, and this area is big enough for you to pull your rig in here and fill up, I'm sure. Let me show you the parking lot. And while you're here, you can take a tour, a free tour of the houses and the whole ranch. So just wanted to wrap up the final notes here on Empire Ranch. So again, it's at a much higher elevation than a lot of Tucson, so you're going to be much cooler weather. Today we're going to get into the mid 80s. However, up in Tucson it's like 97 or something today. So you know, the temperature here is great. Water is available, as I showed you, at the Empire Ranch headquarters. The dump stations, I don't know that we've been able to find one yet. There is a campground in the city of Sonoita that you might be able to dump at. If not, there are some options up in Tucson. On the south side Tucson, there is a Speedway gas station that has a free dump, and it has propane for like $2.69. It's fantastic. So again, if you like these videos, please comment, give us a thumbs up, and of course subscribe. We've got all kinds of content coming out for you. It's the summer and we're getting ready to hit the road again full time.